Hello. We're going to do reading with Uncle Rico, My Bad Tequila. Chapter 1, The Bus Ride. Let's have a sip of tequila here. I felt all eyes on me as I climbed into the blue bus. It had once been yellow and now sported a porta potty that was hooked up in the rear. This was the end of my Mexican spring break holiday, and I was headed back to the frigid March wind and perhaps a skip of snow in Boise, Idaho. Little did I know at that time my life would never be the same. It's all good until it turns bad, I would later remember. Crap, last one on, I thought to myself. My half-empty Corona with the lime trying to stay afloat dropped from my tan, shaky hand. It didn't break as it hit the rubber mat placed strategically within the doorway to allow for such things, domestic or foreign, to bounce carelessly yet non-abrasively onto the street. The bottle rolled onto the pavement, which consisted of gravel sewn together with black tar next to a partially eaten tamale covered with green salsa, a bit too ripe. I went after my beer and picked it up, now 3/4 empty, as some people would say. I saw it as 1/4 full. My positive outlook on life helps me see things this way. I boarded the bus, having a bit of difficulty due to the metal support brace on my right knee. I looked at my amigos, a word we use loosely. They'd been learned on this trip. Each person, place, or thing that we encountered was our amigo. Sorry for being the last person. It was 8:12 a.m. We were supposed to be gone and on the broken asphalt highway, back to life as we knew it at no later than 8 a.m. There was a silence I have never heard before or since. With my thumb, I trapped the bee that had been swarming around my beer, either attracted to the fruit inside the bottle or the rotten salsa smeared on the outside. Still nothing from Tina. The words came slurred from my dry, swollen, partly scabbed lips, which enjoyed too much sun and salty margaritas. My question was answered by the anguished looks of my fellow spring breakers. Tina had not surfaced. The last time any of us, including her 2 roommates, had seen her was 36 hours earlier. This is my bad tequila. This spring getaway was supposed to be a fun experience and a pleasant memory. It ended up being more than a memory. It was an unpleasant walk through life. We were 19 students, 3 parents, and 1 scuba diving instructor named Craig on break from the Boise State University. The first time I met Craig in February at the pre-trip meeting, I knew we were never going to be close. Let's see, Rhett Austin. That name sounds familiar, he said. Oh yes, I remember. You're the football player. Craig also served as our bus driver for the 27-hour ride, not including a night we spent in Nogales, Arizona, on the grass median inside a circular, dusty motel driveway in sleeping bags. This was a classic economy spring break getaway. $230, including round-trip bus fare, 5 nights Marina View accommodations, and a welcome shot of tequila upon arrival. Each of us was excited about escaping the March cold and our studies at Boise State University and heading south to the sea, sun, and Mexican cervezas. Most of us would have gone to the Oregon beach, although the water would have been devastatingly cold, just to put distance between us and the 29-degree Boise weather that wintry morning. The majority of travelers were scuba divers or at least snorkelers looking to visit the Sea of Cortez, which Cousteau called the world's aquarium. This was a time before the internet. Why do I mention the internet? Most of us, including moi, did not know exactly where we were headed. I had never heard of the Sea of Cortez, although I do remember learning something about a Spanish conquistador named Cortez, so I figured it was a large body of water named after him. I hadn't even taken the time to check out a book on Mexico, on San Carlos, or the Sea of Cortez. My trusting personality had taken Craig on his word it would be the best vacation I would ever take. Craig had been there several times. I'd asked him exactly how many times, and his answer was always several. Let's take a break here and do another shot of Azuñia Tequila. Azuñia is one of the sponsors of my book, My Bad Tequila, along with Bloody Fine, Bloody Mary Mix. First author to have corporate sponsors. Tequila! Let's see, where were we with reading with Uncle Rico? Yeah, notice the Cabo Wabo hat, the Cruise Tequila bandana. That's right, I drink tequila and I write. And I fish. See the marlin back there? That was caught down in Cabo San Lucas. Let's see here. I wonder if we can, we've been going 6 minutes. Let's take a break.